Murder of former Ses'khona People's Movement leader Loyiso Nkohla has not only shocked the country but has also highlighted the brazen act of criminality in broad daylight. Nkohla was gunned down in Philippi yesterday at a public meeting. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same is following that story for us and is standing by to tell us what more we know about this. Good afternoon to you, Nasiphi.
Afternoon, Dudu, and as you put it, shockwaves throughout various communities in Cape Town and even outside of the Western Cape and the province. But as you put it, a person gunned down in a public meeting just before 12 o'clock in full view of people that had attended that meeting, and an activist for a number of years gunned down in Philippi. And, one asks many questions. However, at this present moment, one can only speculate because, information is still trickling in. We do understand that several others in that shooting were injured and taken for medical care. We do also understand that while arrests have not been made, police are indeed investigating. But to talk to us more in regards to what he perhaps might know, I'm joined by Andile Lili, who is an ANC MPL, but also a friend of Loyiso Nkohla, who was part of Ses'khona People's Movement from about a decade ago. Andile, thank you so much for your time. But you spoke to me about the fact that you spoke to Loyiso prior his passing. What were the conversations that you had?
Thank you very much for having me. Last week on Thursday, I was appearing in court. Some thugs sent by some of our leaders in the ANC attacked me whilst I was entering in court last week. So I was very frustrated, and the only person that I could speak to was Loyiso Nkohla. I called him and I shared with him my frustration with the leaders that are using our people to attack others. So we agreed that we must meet this coming Friday so that we can prepare for these court battles that I'm still facing with.
You spoke about the fact that he had also raised concerns in regards to his safety, or you highlighted safety concerns when he led the group of communities that have currently encroached PRASA-owned land or the railway track.
Yes, I cautioned him because of his victory and the team he was working with. Last week, I saw, or last week, a Minister of Transport riding a train to Philippi. And then I said immediately it's Loyiso's victory because of Loyiso's involvement in that PRASA project. Then there is a light at the end. But I cautioned him to say, because he was now about to engage the communities from Philippi to Khayelitsha in Krisani Station, so that the train can also reach this side of the town. So I cautioned him to say he must be careful, because in this there are taxi owners who are opposed with this train, and also there are what we call these extortionists who are also doing this money laundering around.
And quickly for us, Andile, did he ever raise any safety concerns with you following that caution?
Yes, he told me that he's not safe where he is, but he will share all of those once we meet on Friday. He said he cannot speak to me over phone. The only thing that he can do once we meet on Friday, he will speak freely, because to speak over phone about people, it will not help him. Yeah.
We'll obviously have to leave it there. Andile ANC MPL and also a friend of Loyiso Nkohla, who lost his life yesterday, as I mentioned, several gunshots in a public meeting. And we're now hearing from his friend that he had also highlighted safety concerns. And as an activist, Andile speaking to us earlier, just off camera, saying that not only is the work of an activist contentious, but also the growing concerns of safety has now been again thrusted into the spotlight following the murder of Loyiso Nkohla yesterday in Philippi.
Thank you very much, Nasiphi Same, for that report.